What is postmodernism? Postmodernism is an intellectual, cultural, and artistic movement that emerged in the mid-20th century. It is characterized by a rejection of the grand narratives of modernism, an emphasis on pluralism, fragmentation, and the deconstruction of established social and cultural structures, as well as an interest in popular culture, pastiche, and irony. At its core, postmodernism is a response to the failures of modernism, which sought to impose a single, universal truth or ideology on society. Modernism emphasized rationality, progress, and the Enlightenment project. It was rooted in the belief that human beings could create a better world through the use of reason and technology. But the devastating impact of the Holocaust and World War II, as well as other social and political upheavals, revealed the limitations of modernism's utopian vision. Postmodernism emerged as a reaction to this disillusionment. It offered a more skeptical, critical, and complex view of the world. It rejected the idea that there is a single, objective truth that can be discovered through reason or science. Instead, it emphasized the importance of subjective experience, cultural context, and individual interpretation. This rejection of a universal truth led to a proliferation of different perspectives and a celebration of difference and diversity. Postmodernism and the power of language. One of the defining characteristics of postmodernism is its emphasis on the power of language and discourse in shaping our understanding of the world. Postmodernists argue that language is not simply a neutral tool for communication. Rather, it is inextricably bound up with power relations and social hierarchies. They believe that language is used to create and reinforce dominant ideologies, and that the meanings of words and concepts are constantly changing, depending on their social and historical context. This view of language has led postmodernists to develop a range of critical theories. These seek to deconstruct and expose the hidden assumptions and power relations behind dominant discourses. For example, feminist theorists have used postmodernist ideas to critique patriarchal language, words such as mankind, human, and chairman, and to challenge the idea of a fixed, universal concept of womanhood. Postmodernism and the arts. Postmodernism has also had a significant impact on the arts, particularly in literature, visual art, and architecture. In literature, postmodern writers such as John Barth and Italo Calvino often reject traditional narrative structures, and instead use fragmentation, pastiche, and intertextuality to create complex multi-layered texts that reflect the fragmented nature of contemporary experience. In visual art, postmodernism has been characterized by a rejection of the modernist idea of art as a pure, transcendent expression of the artist's inner vision. Instead, it celebrates appropriation, pastiche, and irony. Postmodern artists such as Marcel Duchamp and Andy Warhol often use found objects, pop culture imagery, and references to art history to create works that challenge traditional notions of artistic value and authenticity. In architecture, postmodernism has led to a rejection of the modernist emphasis on functionalism and simplicity, and instead celebrates complexity, ornamentation, and historical reference. Despite its many contributions, postmodernism has also been criticized for its emphasis on relativism, rejection of universal values, and tendency towards self-referentiality and academic obscurity. Some critics have argued that postmodernism has led to a breakdown of shared cultural values, and has contributed to a sense of nihilism and moral relativism. To conclude, postmodernism is a complex and multifaceted intellectual and cultural movement that has had a profound impact on the way we think about the world. It emerged as a reaction to the failures of modernism, and has emphasized the importance of pluralism, diversity, and subjective experience. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and support our channel by subscribing. Thank you, and see you in our next uploads.